There we go. Now we're live. Oh, Vast is gone. What happened? You got disconnected. Hello, Vast. Oh, he's back.
My bad. I pressed the wrong.
Oh, that was you, not me.
That was me. Of course, it was me.
Shit! You kicked him off.
Are we live? Now?
Yeah, be careful. What
Hello,
you say
everybody.
Now.
Good evening.
Although it's nothing you wouldn't say to his face.
But
yeah, when we do these in winter,
you
you're freezing in there with a hot water bottle and a fan heater. And now, of course, it's reversed.
Yeah. I would have brought my fan, but my kid broke it. That was awesome of him to break it. So
it's time to break him.
And I can't even open the windows because it's so noisy outside.
Oh yeah,
horrible neighbours shouting and yelling. Yeah,
but Jean-Claude Vassman, that's a good one. So not only are you an expert in
how does it feel to be hunted?
Yeah, let's not get into accents like Van Damme's, whatever.
No, Woodrow.
Arnold Vosloo is great in this. Him and Lance Henriksen. So we will get.
He's brilliant, man. He's brilliant. He's almost as good as Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, I think the producers said when they saw the dailies of them together, they could have had a spin-off if they survived. Just with them, because what was the original cut is about 2 hours, and then it was more focused on Lance Henriksen's character, and Van Damme got pissed off because he thought he was the star, and then locked himself in the editing room and cut it down to 99 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure which version I've got. I bet.
Well, it's probably
So is that the right? So the unrated version is a different thing. That's all about extra.
The unrated version's got more bits in it. I think what I read.
Yeah.
The as it says here, the full uncensored version is the UK version. I think the American version was cut down to get it the NC-17 rating.
Oh, okay.
I think we actually got the. No, it's not going. Got the uncut version ourselves, but they just called it that. There is the director's cut. I think is like 2 hours 10 minutes, but I haven't found that yet. And then
the movie's just the right length, dude. It's just the right length.
It is, because there's a work print version, which is another 2.5 hours. I think it is. But it's all VHS.
I think it's 2.5 hours of pigeons flying and a bit more slow motion.
Yeah, apparently
this movie. I tell you, if this movie had, if they speed up the slow motion to normal speed, the movie would be like an hour and a half or hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. That's what the John Woo is. It's just all slow motion and like freeze frames, bits with the freeze frames.
But yes, indeed. So yeah, Franz is here. Good evening, Franz. Good morning to DMC Campbell in New Zealand. Jeff's here. Good evening, Jeff. I know you didn't mean to hurt my feelings.
Sean's
nose.
Is it twice as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, the villains are the greatest. Some of the best. He doesn't really get. I'm trying to think, like the Sandman from Death Warrant's barely in the film, but he's remembered more than the Van Damme himself.
Oh, he is good. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that movie, but he is good in that movie.
Yeah, and he's
that Patrick guy, Patrick.
That's him.
Yeah, I like him.
He was in Blackwater with Van Damme, which is a recent one.
Yeah, I like him in the Class of 1999. I think he's good in that one.
Mike's here. I heard that Arnold Vosloo didn't like making this film, though I'm not sure how true that is. It's hard to tell because he's so great in it. Looks like he's having the time of his life.
Cool, man. Yeah.
I know.
Him and Lance Henriksen, they'll add a lot of class to the movie. I've got to say.
Yeah, and he was in Hellraiser, something Deader or whatever it was. There's a lot of straight-to-video films he's done recently.
Yeah, it's a shame. Some of these good actors, they seem to not get very good parts. I mean, Arnold Vosloo's awesome in this, and who's that other one? You know, Bruce Payne in Passenger 57. I always thought he was an awesome villain, and then straight after that, I think he's in Warlock 3 or something, and then he doesn't really show up in anything, and he's cool, man. He's really good.
What did I see him in? I saw him something the other day. It was one of the Die Hard rip-offs with Shannon Tweed, No Contest, and I think you think because it's Bruce Payne, he's the bad guy, but he's like a good guy. Assistant to Shannon Tweed or photographer or something in the film, and he's the nice guy. They think the whole time I thought he's gonna turn out to be the bad guy at the end. He didn't. He was just a nice guy. Sean, how are you?
Well, this is my favorite Van Damme film. This one, My Target, easily my favorite.
I can't blame you. I saw it last night, and it's still awesome. I saw it.
It looks great, man. I just watched it on like a 1080p, and
Yeah,
it looks awesome, man. It looks so crisp and nice, and just I don't think there's a Van Damme that looks like film that looks as good as this one does.
I think there is a 4K, isn't there? Or is it coming out? One of them. Is either out or coming out? So yeah, they go. The work print is the UK version. Close to the work print, the American one is cut. Yeah, thank you, Sean. Yeah, Mike's down south. So anyone, lock your cars and doors tonight. He's there's I think I've been to Street. There's a shopping budget shopping center there or something. One of those outlet villages next to Glastonbury. Yeah. Did you climb the tour today, Mike? It's available from downloads. There we go. Oh, Sparks. Tron, good evening. Yeah. He just did a rant video. Sort of rant video on the French Connection situation.
Oh, right.
This film could do with an Arrow limited edition treatment. They seem to have a good relationship with Universal. Yeah, hang on. Let me just press play on this. See where we are. Does anyone know how to get closed captions?
I'm bang on Universal.
Okay. Dolby surround sound. Right, I think this is it. Oh, you've got to be 18 to watch this. Everyone log off. If you're not 18. Now, when this came out, it was very much poo-pooed for its violence, which is hard to believe now compared to some of the stuff these days.
Did this get a cinema release? I didn't.
Yeah.
I totally missed it. It did. It did.
I did.
I never heard of it until I rented it for video. Yeah, I never even heard of it. I wasn't a big fan of Van Damme back then.
Woo! It's 30 years old now, so you'd have been a nipper.
Wow. Yeah. I wish I was a nipper. I was a uni man.
Yeah. United States, August 20th, 93. Oh, hang on. When did we get it, do you think?
Oh, God.
Considering John Wick 4 came out last month.
Let me think when I read
it on Blu-ray today.
Okay, let me think. I reckon it came out in March 94.
No, it wasn't. I was scrolling down thinking it was, but no, it wasn't too bad. It was November 26, 1993.
Oh, okay.
It's not too bad. It's like 5 months. Now here we go. How many?
I love the arrow shots, man. The arrow shots are wicked, man. I love them. Absolutely love them. Probably gets your attention.
Hard target. Have you seen the sequel with Scott Adkins?
I have, and it was shit. It was absolute rubbish. I hated it. I had high hopes because it's Scott Adkins. It's hard target. But no, man, it's a stinker. Absolute stinker. I don't even think I finished it. It was so bad. I was like offended. It was so bad. I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" There's nothing like it. It's not even like similar. It was like, no, man, no style, no nothing.
No style. Yeah, exactly. This is John Woo, his first American film. Because was it Universal hired him to get the magic? Because everyone's saying how wonderful a director is with Hard Boiled and everything, and then they complained when he made it really violent.
What were they expecting?
Yeah, we got to hire the man that did Hard Boiled.
There's some overkill in this movie, man. I gotta say, there's some overkill. Like the finale, he didn't shoot them. He every single person Van Damme meets, shoots him 10 times, does a spin kick, smacks him, and shoots him some more.
Does he just empties
bloody hell, dude? Every single person. He does, yeah, and then he grabs whoever he killed. He grabs more clips off them, sticks them in, and just starts shooting away. Awesome, man, amazing.
So Graham,
you should do a quiz. How many roundhouse spin kicks Van Damme does in this movie? Because I think I watched it today. I think it was 4. I think it was 4. He does roundhouse.
Or was it just one repeated? Did you recognize this guy? The one that's the hunter.
Oh, he's just like a stuntman dude, isn't he? Yeah, I've seen him with loads of stuff, man.
Yeah, because there's him and Sven. There's all they're all stuntmen because that's how. I guess.
I think all the hunters are stuntmen. I think it feels like it. They all. Yeah.
Because this guy,
he's shot up and blown up.
He's one of the chauffeurs.
Fire and exploded and all sorts, don't they? All the hunters.
And then they're shooting the shit out of the hole everywhere, but not a policeman to be found. I don't know. Is there? I think there's only one police person in the whole film, isn't there?
I always thought it was strange, you know. There's a bit in the movie where he goes to see the coroner and saying, "Oh, we need to keep everything on the low down. We don't want to get caught. We don't want to do this." And then in the next scene, they kill the dude in the middle of the street with crowds of people, and they just shoot him and walk up like nothing's going on. It's like,
no one moves.
That's not exactly low key. Come on, dudes.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it from the producers of The Evil Dead. Because
I think it's there. I've got in mind Sam Raimi and Robert Tappert. Executive produced.
So because Universal were nervous about having a new Hong Kong director whose English was very bad, they got Sam Raimi on standby to take over if anything went bad. Luckily, they didn't need him.
All right, yeah. Actually, no, that it's very, very stylishly shot. This, like, I mean, some of the camera work is a little bit Sam Raimi-ish, proper stylish.
Yeah,
but more John Woo than anything else.
Bruce Payne, I should say. Passenger 57 with Wesley.
Exactly, mate. Bruce Payne is very underrated.
Yeah, he's
very, very underrated.
The British villain of the 90s, as the Americans wanted all the time. The poor old Vietnam veteran taken out. The entire street has been decked out with pride flags. Oh dear. Mike's offended, but no one cares because
Mike would know, wouldn't he? Mike would know.
He's not a minority, so no.
Although I've got to say, I went to pick my wife up from work, and there's a big, massive banner so big, you just can't. You can see it from space. It's so flipping big with all the pride stuff on it. I was like, just like one day it was just there. I'm like, who's that for? It's like an office. I'm like, what? It's not for the public, obviously. It's like out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I don't know, man. The movies are so much of a downgrade from the first Darkman. Even though, I mean, he's decent, and so is what's his name, Larry Drake, Durant. He's really good as well. But the movie itself is such a step down from the first one. It's like I can't really give it much credit. I did watch all three though. I'm not a big fan of Yancy Butler in this movie. She's fine, but she doesn't really do very much. And the music in the first half an hour, it's all like this twangy sort of guitar music. It's okay, but like second half, it gets into like orchestral, a bit more epic.
Ooh, sorry about that, duty calls. But yes. The Darkman series.
It's fine. You need to step out. No problem, mate. I'll take over. No problem. I can do this.
Well, technically, it's on your channel as well. So, and there's Yancy Butler. What?
That reminds me. Gareth, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you just check on my channel and go to my lives? Is my stream back up again?
Oh,
I can see it on mine, but I don't know if it's just on mine or
not. Who are you? Coming up to the 1,000. Right. Yeah, it is.
Oh, excellent. I got my stream back. Got my live stream back. Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Horrible when they get back.
I tell you what it is, dude. What is going on with the bloody what's it called? YouTube. What's that big YouTube thing called?
The algorithm.
No, YouTube Studio on the phone. Functionality is absolute rubbish.
You can't do anything, can you?
Yeah, the stream got blocked, and I went on it. I was trying to I thought maybe I could just cut out the bit So and it didn't work. It said mute, but it was like a visual copyright claim, so I couldn't do nothing with it. So I did a dispute, and they told me to fuck off. And then so I was all day. I was like, having to explain to everybody. Everyone's messaged me saying the stream's gone. And I was messaging them saying, yeah, they took it down. One tiny little clip. They took the whole 4-hour thing down. And then I got home and I was making a thumbnail for this. And then I thought, I'll just go on there and have a look. And it's there, just clip it out. I went, okay, just
piece of
clip
piss,
it out.
It tells you what you get. Lets you click it out. You can't do it on the
2 hours ago. I set it up 2 hours ago. 30-second clip. It took
because
over 2 hours to
redo the whole edit. Yeah.
I hope it's in sync.
4K. Oh, it's 4K in July.
I've done it before. Yeah, I've had to do it one time before, and it was when it fixed, it was totally out of sync. Totally, it was unusable.
Yeah, I've had
I
that.
just took it down.
I muted it or used that beta thing, and it takes the whole sound out of everything.
YouTube shit, man. I know I'm on YouTube now, but I hate YouTube.
Everyone else says that.
I was stressed today, man. I was proper depressed today after that stream went down. It was so good, man. Dave was awesome, and I had a really good time and everything. And then middle of the night, get notification, it's gone forever, and I'm like, fuck you. Anyway, if anyone wants to watch the cool stream about Stephen King movies, it's back on my channel.
It's back up.
I'll have to put a community post up or something about it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, the 4K is coming out in July, so I guess it's the 30th anniversary. Fucking hell, that makes me feel old. Oh, we did climb the tour. Did you steal anything from it? Oh, it's the Universal Blu-ray.
Oh wait, man.
International cut. Mike is under 18. Is he? He looks older. I guess he doesn't get carded much anymore. It's theatrical. It was theatrical in the United States. Yeah, it was theatrical here. I don't think it was a big hit when it came out until it went to rental.
Yeah.
Let's see what the budget was.
Must have took off during the rentals, because I'd never heard of it, man. I'd never heard of it, and just got someone else rented it, and I thought I'd just watch it.
I think, yeah, probably because it was ultra violent.
Blown away, man.
So when it came out, it wasn't popular, but budget of 18 million and 75 million.
Oh, well behind.
Yeah, stupid VHS running fast, but
he does that reflection trick. Jean-Claude Van Damme does the reflection trick where you see something in a reflection.
Oh yeah,
he does it about 4 times in this movie. I know John Woo does it a lot. He does it with sunglasses and stuff, doesn't he? And like the killer and stuff like that.
Yeah,
he does like 4 times in this movie, man. It's like,
oh, here's the kick.
Proper trademark John Woo stuff in this movie.
Yeah, and man, a lot of stuntmen, obviously, instead of Van Damme in this HD version, anyway.
Yeah, you can totally tell, man. Totally.
Yeah,
tell.
And some of the slow motion is pointless. I do like this slamming his head into the metal banister, a metal bar on the side of the road.
Yeah, you think that's the worst bit, and then the guy gets his arm broken, and he's like, "No, it's even worse."
Yeah, so he gets attacked by 4 guys, and still no police. It's a crime-ridden street.
Oh, that's the one, man.
It was at the cinema. It was a big deal, especially. Yeah, it was. I guess in America it was probably a bigger deal because John Woo was very niche because I don't think we could even get VHSs of John Woo's over here before this came out. Getting imports from Hong Kong films. Ooh, yeah, breaks his arm
through the window. There he goes.
Yeah, I might as well put him through the window just to teach him a lesson. So the VHS on the TV, the normal US cut or the international. I think this Oh, Austin says hard target.
Goes down hard, doesn't he? How hard he goes down there.
I know. There's no padding on it. And then he picks up, hands it to her, and then a lot of slow motion. Might have to re-edit this, see how long it is in normal speed. Van Damme was on fire in the 90s.
Yeah, I was saying he was. Yeah, I prefer 90s Van Damme than I do 80s Van Damme. I've got to say, that's when I start liking him. All my top 5 Van Damme movies are all in the 90s, in like the space of about 4 years. Those are all my favorites.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear my top 5? I was going to make a video, I just don't have time. My number 5 is the Nowhere to Run, which I think is a really good movie. It's just when you realize it's not that much of an action movie, it's an action thriller, and there's a lot of thriller when it came out. Yeah. And number 4 is Sudden Death, which is a very solid film. And number 3 is Universal Soldier, which is great. It would be higher, but it's Dolph Lundgren I like more than I like Van Damme.
Yeah,
I like Dolph Lundgren more. Movie, I think he's awesome in that. And number 2 is Time Cop, which I saw the pictures.
Yes.
Which is the fantastic all-out film. And this one's number 1, Hard Target.
Lovely. I've just realised, I've never noticed it before, the police are actually on strike, so that's why they're not. I just saw that.
That's right. Don't doubt it. Like by yourself in the office, isn't it? It's only her there. Nobody else in the office.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, you didn't miss anything by not finishing Hard Target 2. International Cut we're watching. Yes, thank you, Sean. Remember renting this in the summer of 94 when I was 11, just before I went off to comprehensive school. Loved it. The film, not comprehensive school. Yeah. Yes, and then you get the filling out of police forms scene. The guy getting chased in the beginning is actually the writer of the film.
Is that right? Did he not have something to do with Darkman? Did he not write Darkman? That guy who wrote this movie.
That's a good question.
Chuck Farah, something his name is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have just picked it up.
Makes sense if Sam Raimi's doing this. Okay, actually now that it is the international cut because it has him throwing the gas can at the biker and explodes. Yeah. There's a lot of weird stuff they cut out for the US cut because they kept saying you can't. It's going to be an N-17 or whatever it is, the R-rated. Sorry, in America. So they kept cutting it, but they didn't know what to cut because they weren't told which bits to cut to make it an NC-17. So they did it about 5 times.
Don't need to cut explosions, man. Explosions, so you can get explosions in PGs, man. Why would they cut an explosion?
Some of those arrows, yes, are a bit Raimi-ish.
Yeah.
Good evening, Bob.
I remember the arrow scene in Army of Darkness, and that's Hawkeye's anything, not like it's good, but it's done a lot better in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. That did a lot better than Sam Raimi did in. I suppose that had a bigger budget. Yeah, but see the way he's running like that, like it's doing like stop motion or something. The way they've done it, it's really funny.
The slow motion action film. I think we're only 60 minutes in, but it could be 5.
Yeah, these bits are. I don't know why they've done these bits in slow motion. Yeah, I don't know why they've done these bits because nothing's actually happening.
No, stuff like she blows the candle out.
Why they would do have so many slow motion.
Like the Baywatch, the show's only half an hour unless they add the slow mo. Yes, Kurt Russell. John Woo wanted Kurt Russell.
Really picks up in the second half. Oh wow, that would have been amazing.
They said they couldn't wait the 2 years for him to be available, so they went with Van Damme, who was hot right now in '93. Darkman 1 is the best. The sequels are okay. That's pretty much sums it up.
For sure, man. For sure.
She was, but
she was.
In the same situation.
She's another one. I'm actually not surprised that her, like, as an actress, she didn't take off. It was like this, and then Drop Zone, and then I think she was in one of those Fatal Attraction rip-off movies. I think the Nurse or something like that, or and then never saw again.
Now, here's the expert on the New Orleans location, because he had this hairstyle back in '93, and he punches snakes today. So he is the. I think the film was based on him.
He had hair. When did that happen? I knew I was going to lose my hair. I would have grown a mullet like that back then, for sure.
Still time to grow the back out. I think I could do it if it wouldn't annoy me. I love the soundtrack. Yeah, really adds the Louisiana feel. Yeah,
I don't, man. I do not. I was watching it today, and that twangy guitar music. I don't like it, man. Thing is, it's got no pace to it, so I think it slows the first half of the film down. They drop it. They drop it about 45 minutes.
Yeah, they do. It does
completely
change,
drop it,
doesn't it? That is true.
The orchestral music, and like more like epic music, and the pace goes up, and it's a bit more grand. I don't really like it. It's okay. It's okay.
It's Graham Revell. I'm trying to think what he did music to. I did know earlier. So I'm gonna have to cheat. Known for The Crow, that was it. The Saint, Lara Croft Tomb Raider, Dead Calm. He's done quite a lot. Shark Night. A lot of TV.
Did he specialize in flop movies? Did he? I wouldn't have hired him for anything. Everything he does is a flop.
Dead Calm, that was good. Spontaneous Combustion. Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2, see? Psycho 4.
Okay, well, before this, he must have
The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Body of Evidence with Madonna. Boxing Helena. The Crush.
There you go. Two flops right there.
Ghost in the Machine. No Escape with Ray Liotta. Street Fighter.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Tank Girl. Basketball Diaries. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Strange Days. From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh,
Craft. Fled. Crow 2. Spawn. A few more. The Negotiator. Bride of Chucky. Your favorite, The Siege. Idle Hands. Bats. Pitch Black. Bloody hell. Titan AE. Red Planet. Blow. Collateral Damage. Bloody hell. Keep going. Daredevil. Freddy vs. Jason. Open Water. Walking Tall. Chronicles of Riddick. Anlu. Sin City. What kind of name is Chance? Well, my mama took one. She sounds just Van Damme just sounds like Al to me, so that's all I hear when Van Damme speaking. I hear Al. John Woo ripped off the ending. Kurt Russell's end fight in Tiger. I don't think so.
He did?
Did he?
I didn't recognize it.
I know.
What are you talking about?
It's hard to.
What with the grenade? I don't. What was he talking about?
I don't remember. No, they just shoot the bag. I don't. Oh, the grenade down the pants. Yeah, I guess. The guy gets a grenade down the pants.
Well, that's hardly a rip-off, was it really?
It wouldn't be
hardly a rip-off.
Oh, Vusto and Van Damme hated each other on set. I did hear Van Damme was. He was. Obnoxious maybe, but professional, they said. So yeah, he was thinking he was cock of the walk. But he was cock of nothing.
Much like yourself.
Oh. Yeah. I think I'm sunning when I'm not.
Delayed response. Yeah, Van Damme's got some charisma in this movie, more than he has in some of the older ones.
Yeah, I guess this is one of his early roles, isn't it? So people said his acting wasn't up to scratch on this. What's wrong with Yancy Butler's voice? Hang on, are we gonna just not music now? Typical. Show me the mullet already. Well, that's going to be a poll for tomorrow about Van Damme's hairstyles. Have you seen Enemies Closer? One of his more recent fare. 10 years ago now, probably.
No.
He's got a really...
I've seen maybe 3 of his movies in the last 20 years.
Best mullet ever, indeed. Who couldn't pull off the greasy mullet better than him?
He's about 6 years too late, but yeah, he wears it well. He gets away with it. I've got to say, he gets away with it.
Yeah. He doesn't...
Oh, Maximum Risk, man. That's no good.
I didn't enjoy it. I did watch it this week because I couldn't remember much about it.
Those 3 films that he made, that Maximum Risk, and then he made I forgot the names. They're all very similar, aren't they?
Double Team.
Is that the one with Double Team, and then there was that other one with I forgot his name. That little guy.
Oh,
that little guy called
Schneider.
Knock Off. Those 3 films, man, they should have been better. They were cheap as anything.
Yeah,
didn't like any of them.
I think Maximum Risk and Knockoff were from the Hong Kong directors. So. Oh, he's got the 4K already. Maybe it's a special edition coming out in July. Mel in Lethal Weapon has the best mullet. Yeah. I guess in 3 because you can wrap it up into a ponytail. Professor's in the house. Good evening, Professor. Greetings and salutations to you. Oh, Chuck in the Hitman. Yes, he had the same mullet. Of course he did. Thanks, Jeff. You remember that one?
What's the Hitman? What's that?
Yeah, Chuck Norris in the Hitman. I think it was a straight-to-video film.
Oh, okay. All right.
He goes.
I'm not a fan of Norris.
Chuck Norris goes undercover in the mob and to take them out from within. Oh, I thought I could hear. I think there's a plane going over.
The only Chuck Norris film I really like is Invasion USA. That's the only one I actually think is a good film. I don't like any of his movies, man.
The Christmas film. But yeah. Sean likes Maximum Risk. Love Hard Target because Lance freaking Henriksen is a villain. And everyone, who doesn't love Lance Henriksen in anything?
Oh, I was going to ask you, how does Lance Henriksen, how does he compare with his bad guy role in Stone Cold, which I've still not seen? Because he's the bad guy in that one as well, isn't he? In Stone Cold.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to try
how does he compare?
He's a greasy biker in that one. So
is he?
He's a bit... Yeah, he's just as over the top, really. Just he's wearing dark shades and a big goatee. I can hear something. Right. But yeah, he's pretty much the same. Mel Rock rocked a great mullet. Who didn't not have a great mullet? Anyone getting the double? Yeah, see, a few. I only found out it was coming out today. But who was it?
Anyone getting the double feature 4K? What's the two films?
Oh, double feature, that makes yeah. Oh, Swayze and Roadhouse, yeah. Battle of the Mullets. Hard Target is a masterpiece. Well, there you go. There's a review.
Yes.
Although he's got a laughing emoji, so.
Dave, did you hear the stream's back up again, mate? Back up. Tell your friends. The live stream's back.
Back again. When it comes to mullets, Kurt Russell, yeah, in any film he's done. Yeah, I guess in Tango and Cash and in Big Trouble in Little China, he had a mullet.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, he's seen this 115 times and still watching it. So apparently, yeah, this ear cutting scene in the... I'll have to check on this, because in the uncut version, you see it getting cut off. In one of the versions, there's about 3 or 4 of these things. But it's...
That fat guy gets hammered in this film, doesn't he? He gets beaten around like anything. Every time he comes on screen, someone's slamming him here and calling him a fat cunt or whatever. Oh, sorry, it's a bad word.
So no channel. But, yeah, because Quentin Tarantino did the Mexican standoff that's in the John Woo film. So John Woo did the ear cutting off from Reservoir Dogs in this one.
Ah, is that right?
Apparently.
Awesome,
well,
man.
The internet says. I trust it. Yeah, this poor fat man obviously isn't making much money off all this stuff. Hard Target is awesome. See, everyone loves Hard Target. How hard does a target need to be?
Is, man.
Don't be vulgar, Al. After Hard Target, he did Time Cop, which is also awesome.
Very,
He's
very
strong now. I love Time Cop. Oh, it's in his top 5.
Didn't he do Nowhere to Run? Was that before Hard Target? Or was that after Hard Target?
I think that was before. Now I'm going to have to go back pages.
Yeah.
He did.
It's my number 1. Hard Target's my number 1, Dave. Number 1.
Spoilers. Oh, no, you're not doing a video. Where do we get to? Kickboxer, Lionheart, Death Warrant, Double Impact, Universal Soldier, Nowhere to Run, Last Hard Target. Yeah, so same year.
Same year, 93.
Yeah. Guess it came out earlier. Oh yeah, he did do the Steven Seagal arm breaking in this. I'll come back. I'll cut me a steak. Time Cop is fantastic. Yes, it is. Better than Terminator, some say. Oh, there you go. Number 200 in Jeff's top 5. Yeah, Dolph is
That's
underrated.
that's one that's a grower. That's a grower on you if you watch it.
Yeah, I saw that one in the cinema. Was it? Yeah, when did he lose his luster? Was it Double Team?
I'd say it was Street Fighter, mate. Street Fighter, goddammit. But Ricky tells me it was a hit, so maybe it wasn't.
Well, hang on, let's have a look.
But that was, I think that was it. Everyone came first.
I'm doing Street Fighter
Risk or
month. December. It's a Christmas film in the United States. Street Fighter. If the adverts would piss off, I could tell you. Box office: $35 million budget, $99 million worldwide. So broke even at least. Oh, sorry. Can you tell? Bad. I guess that's Vast spell checker. The double feature 4K steelbook was Hard Target 1 and 2. Oh, okay, there you go.
Oh, okay.
AWOL's number 1, not Lionheart.
I would just buy 4K of Hard
Target. That's number 1. Bloodsport for Al. Yeah, I say that time, friends.
See, I don't like the ones, man. I mean, I like them, but I don't really like them. I think that's what it is. Martial arts, I'm not that much into martial arts. I prefer explosions and, shootouts and stuff like that. I guess.
Yeah.
This one's got in it.
Okay, Hard Target 5, 4 Bloodsport, 3 Double Impact, which we're doing soon, Death Warrant, and AWOL. So yeah, everyone's is different, which is good.
Nice.
Love all those films. I was... of course, you have to tell this story every time. I think, if I'm correct, because this was filmed in New Orleans and Louisiana, that Van Damme was in the Mardi Gras that year and on a float, and Al was in the vicinity of it, or in the same city, or in the same country, one of them. Okay, here we go. Hard Target number 1, number 2, Time got 3.
That's pretty close to mine. Close to mine.
And Death, yeah, see, there's so many different ones. I just need to check my audio settings. Just a second. Yep. Yeah, seems in order. Right. Sorry, I would have gone on my mullet if you're not the only one, Vass. Yeah, gentleman of a certain age. I'm all right. I could grow a mullet like Van Damme's. The work print has an exploding car towards the end. Completely cut out of both versions. Yeah, there's this. Oh, why the hell do these guys bring a neck thing? What's they called? Picking up dogs.
That's a great line, man. Yeah. Point your titties north and step on the gas. I love it.
I respect your opinion, Vance, but you're wrong. Oh no, he's using your words against you. Sounds familiar. My problem with Bloodsport is it's bullshit. Okay, I prefer Lionheart and The Quest.
The Quest, for God's sake, for real.
Well, Bloodsport is based on a true story. It says that at the beginning. No Escape is a bit underrated. I do love that film. I saw that in the cinema.
Yeah.
I wish they would make these movies. Yes, more movies like this. I had the Blu-ray of that. Okay. Oh, No Escape. There's Jay. Good evening, Jay. Oh, sorry. Van Damme is Cajun to the core. I don't think he's eating anything with a head on it yet, but we'll still see. Strange Days is the best film. That should have been a hit, like Starship Troopers. I don't get why it flopped. I guess marketing sucked. I think Strange Days was marketed as like an action.
I agree 100%.
But
yeah, I think it was. 2.5 hours. I mean, it's a dark film, not like. It is a dark film, that one.
It was very much mismanaged.
It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, thank you, Jay. I've got my new mic. Here it is. Getting closer. Now I can't see the telly. Right. Slow-mo is boring for me, but Hard Target's an exception. Yeah, when it's done right, it works.
Yeah.
Hello, Bob. Sorry. I will have to leave as I'm 46, not 18. Yeah. Well, yeah, you have to be 18 exactly to watch this film. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just slow chat loading up. Right. In the work print, he doesn't drop the grenade down the pants. He kicks him. He just kicks him and rolls the grenade towards Lance, and it explodes.
So we don't get that scene where he's trying to put the pin back in. We don't get that scene in that version.
Well, because he takes it apart, doesn't he? To get
that's like the coolest bit in the movie, man. When we just start, it's like, and this expression when he goes, "Whoop!"
It's all bullshit. Boom. They don't spark. They explode. That's setting off the further.
I'll do that.
So there we go.
Oh, don't spoil it, man, Gareth. Don't spoil it.
Enemies closer is fucking hilarious. Yeah, Van Damme's the bad guy in that one. Rips off the ending to Die Hard 2. Yeah. Oh, Pat Sharp. Yeah, he had a better mullet. That was big and blonde. Best magnificent set hair, Van Damme and Hard Target, or Eric Roberts in Best of the Best. Ooh, now you're talking.
I've never seen Best of the Best. Never seen it.
Okay. There's about 4 of those. Eric Roberts is only the first 2. But I think Eric Roberts' looks better because Van Damme's looks greasy. So Eric Roberts has been washed. Nobody had a better mullet than Sharp. He's been cancelled as well now. So, Van Damme 90s versus Van Damme 1000s is like 2 different people. Yeah, because he's on Greatest Hits Radio, or was, over here, or in Bristol anyway. And then I think he does DJing and parties or bookings and stuff. But he said something about a lady in the audience about her breasts or something. And the joke didn't land, and so he got cancelled and lost his job at the radio station.
That's no reason to get cancelled, is it?
Sexist pig.
Tad over the top.
Depends what she looks like. I can't remember. I don't think Lance Henriksen is playing the piano.
I think he was up at the face.
Pat Sharp had the mullet of all mullets. And the twins to go with it. Yeah, how many people know who Pat Sharp is? Lethal Weapon had the best mullet. Yeah, because he kept that for at least 3 of the films. So, Lance was great, Stone Cold as well, crazy and over the top. Yeah, see, that's how you make a bad guy.
Yeah, he's super cool in this one. Super cool.
Maybe there'll be a prequel to this that says.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more bad guy roles.
Yeah, because I guess Pumpkinhead is technically the good guy, but Aliens, good guy. Terminator, good guy. Delta Force 2 is a guilty pleasure. Yeah, that's definitely a fun film. Yeah, he was an extra villain. Stone Cold. Definitely need to watch that bastard. Yes, watch Stone Cold.
You know, I was in the charity shop the other day, and you had a VHS ex rental of Stone Cold for 50 pence. I almost picked it up.
Did you get it?
Should I pick it up?
Get it.
No. Should I have got it?
Now. No.
It was a couple of weeks ago. I saw it and I thought of you, and I thought Stone Cold. But I forgot the video. I was just thinking about
what not even worth fucking 50 pence to you, so I'd pay you back.
I was assuming you would have had it.
No,
it's got it, haven't you?
Quite rare, that one. Well, not rare, but
is it really? Oh, fuck.
I don't think it got a retail release. So yeah, I'll cut me a stick. Yeah, Arnold Vosloo gets. Well, I don't know if he gets all the best lines. He gets all the best. He goes for it. Because what is he? He was Darkman 2 and 3, The Mummy 1 and 2. This. I'm trying to think of other stuff he was in.
No, I can't think of anything. He's actually South African, isn't he?
Well, South African. Better not have him around here then. Never met a nice South African. Bruce Liu. He was in The Mummy, apparently. I think Pat Sharp won the competition for best Mummy. Yeah. The stock footage montage in the piano scene, real life hunting piece footage.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot
I'm
of stuff.
happy to cut that out.
Well, I guess it's almost 45 minutes, just half an hour, 45 minutes in the work print.
I mean, after that fight outside the cafe, there's not really that much before and after it. You really want to get to the bit where the fat guy gets shot, and then it all kicks off, doesn't it? And then it races
from
right
then
to the end.
Yeah, pretty much goes from there, doesn't it?
I wouldn't want anything to slow that down because it's slow enough.
Thank you for that, Franz. I do like Tightrope and Angel Heart. They're both good films. Oh, here we go. Top 4, not top 5. Time Cop, Bloodsport, Kickboxer, AWOL.
Why does everyone look AWOL so much? Are you a big fan of AWOL?
Yes. Yeah,
is
AWOL.
Is it in your top 5?
I can't think of a top 5. I'm no good at rankings. Oh, here we go. So the coroner and one cop
10.
are the only people not on strike. I'm behind now because he's already at his house.
Oh, I love the scene with the
double impact is Bob's
eye hole thing.
Yeah, how do you time that right? Because I guess you can see the light change, but when his head goes in the way.
Guess. I wouldn't put that much thought into it, to be honest, Gareth. Just enjoy it.
Where'd they get all the doves? Yeah, Street Fighter made money, and there's shit lot on video because kids loved it.
Yeah, that's why Ricky likes it so much, I guess.
Guilty pleasure. I don't feel guilty for watching it.
You mad.
Sudden Death is one of my favorite.
Sudden Death is wicked.
Kick-ass score, great bad guy. Yeah, another bad guy that's just offing people left and right. But
definitely very strong. I had off. Very strong.
Yeah. Hey, Heroic Waffles. Good evening. Or good afternoon, I should say.
So.
Oh, here we go. Boom.
This bit always reminds me of Argento's opera. Every time I watch it, it just reminds me of Argento's opera. Not as bombastic, but
because they even had him drop the knife in slow motion. Because I guess he took it away thinking he needed protection. But if I Lance Armstrong's always doing his hair in this,
he knew he was going to his death.
Every time I scroll down the chat, jumps and I have to find my place. I went through a period where I thought Street Fighter was crap, but I think it aged pretty well. Needed a Kylie shower scene from the writer of Die Hard.
I've not watched it for years. Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, if you forgot about Death Warrant, see, there's too many good Van Damme films. Bless him. Although they're all upstairs now, so I don't have any to show off.
Good, but not great. Not great.
Remember, we're all bald. We're not bald. We're following each other.
You know which one I saw just recently? I never seen it before. Cyborg. I saw Cyborg.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like that at all, man. That was cheap as anything. Cyborg. I didn't like it. One little bit.
Yeah, Canon films.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of Canon films. That explains a lot.
Bring me your dream, Burke. Yeah, I loved that. Great. Yeah, it's a great action, prison action flick. Because I guess there's was Death Warrant and Lockup.
It's a good looking movie. I'll give you that. It's a good looking movie. Yeah. I prefer Lockup. I definitely prefer Lockup to that.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, me and Al are doing Cyborg.
That was a flop as well, wasn't it? Lockup.
Yeah, that was. I think that was straight to video in the UK, which is hard to believe for a Stallone film. And like Rambo 3 was the year before, but that was a flop as well. I used to love Best of the Best. Oh dear, he's gone off it now. I know. I don't know why, but it took me years to watch Death Warrant. It's pretty solid. Because David S. Goyer wrote that. When he's got up and down in his career with Blade 3 and then writing the Dark Knight and stuff like that. The sequels are awful to Best of the Best. I've only seen the first film so far, but I have heard the second one's good, but then 3 and 4 rubbish. Oh, Desert Heat. Pat Morata's in that, is he? course he is. Because it's called, It's called Desert Heat here, but it's called Inferno in the America. And I only watched it for the first time last year. Somehow it's passed me by all these years. Now, he only wins 10 grand if he makes it to 10 miles. It's not really much, is it?
I suppose when you're a homeless bum, it's quite a lot, isn't it? You just spent 5 minutes telling him 10 grand will change your life. You can have some respect for yourself and stand up straight and get some clothes. And
the hunter's got this massive sniper rifle with a massive optic sight on it. And he's going to shoot him straight from the beginning. Yeah. Okay. This is not New Orleans, not Beirut. Don't know why he's up setting people in Beirut. Oh, hang on. No, Leonce doesn't take the grenade. Well, he simply kicks it at the wall, and then I guess that makes more sense, but it's more fun watching him try to think he's got the pin out or the explosive device. Best is actually decent, but I love the second one. But I know it's shite. I need to watch that again. Yeah, leave Pat Sharp alone, bless him. On the Van Dammes, 90 versus 2000. Well, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yeah. What was it? Street Fighter? Yeah, towards Street Fighter. 10 grand a week on cocaine is not bad if you're a drug dealer. Is this the one with the KKK? Oh, is that the one with the KKK? The third one? Yeah, I think that's the third one in Best of the Best. The second one is Underground Fighting Ring in Vegas. Well, I think it was Vegas. It's been a while. That's right. Okay. The KK is the third or fourth one. It could be the third one. Don't think I've seen number 4 until that. If you can find a copy, because I don't think 3 and 4 are readily available, especially on Blu-ray. Who released Stone Cold over here? It seems like it would have been straight to video, but I believe it was in cinemas. Yes, I saw it in cinemas. I think it was only there for a week. But Vass will tell us who released it on VHS because he saw the cover the other day.
I don't remember. You're going to make me feel bad about that, aren't you?
Oh, please don't. I've obviously something about me then. I watched Stone Cold for the first time a few weeks ago. One of my favorites already. See, Dave knows. He hasn't watched Bachelor Party, but he's watched Stone Cold.
I'm going to check it out, man. I keep saying that.
Definitely.
I never do, but I will.
Yeah.
God damn.
We'll wait for you. It's only 90 minutes. Stone Cold was produced by the same company that did Double Impact, wasn't it? No idea. Distributed it. I think I heard somewhere that Stone Cold was getting the 4K treatment. It would be odd if they did, because... But it is an awesome film. Well, I don't know if it would pop enough for a 4K. Stone Cold is on Blu-ray in the US. Easy to get. I don't know. I've seen it here somewhere, but I haven't been looking. Lance wasn't believable. He could take Bosworth, but it's a great film. Okay. Lockup was released in the UK, but it took a while. Okay, thank you, Franz.
I would have thought all Sly's movies would have got a cinema release.
Yeah, I just don't remember seeing anything about it. Around that time I was going.
I saw Tango and Cash at the cinema. I think it was the 15th cinema when I saw it.
Yeah, I think it was.
It was made
cut in the cinema and then released uncut on DVD or VHS.
Or was it cut on the cinema?
Hey, Bal, how are you? Yeah. Yeah. If it had a 15, it would have been cut because it was an 8. Same with Lethal Weapon 2. That was a 15 in the cinema because it was cut.
Yeah, I saw it at the cinema as well, yeah. But is it a different version on the video than the cinema, Lethal Weapon 2? Or is it the same version?
It's only a minor stuff. It's a different version, I think. There's only mild cuts just to get it at 15.
It's quite sad, quite tragic, this scene in the movie. It's quite tragic.
Yeah, I know. It's really sad.
Everyone thinks he's just a homeless bum.
And then they just...
It's actually got my favourite line. In the whole movie, my favourite line is Ted Raimi.
I was going to say, I saw his man in the street.
I ain't got no change, man.
I didn't recognise him yesterday. Where is he? We missed him.
There he's there.
Oh, yeah. On the screen now. I'm looking at the wrong screen now.
Hey, man,
Oh, there
I
he
ain't
is.
got
Yeah,
no
of course he is.
change, man.
Good old Ted Raimi. I still don't believe him as a tough guy in the beginning of Candyman, like the bad boy that sneaking around to that girl's house while her parents were out.
He's in versatile.
The part where the black army vet gets gunned down is much longer and more graphic in the work, and yeah, I can believe that because
He gets shot plenty of times in this version.
he gets shot to shit. Oh, someone does get shot as well. I was going to say, no one behind him or side him gets shot, but one person did get hit because there's a lot of bullets flying there. And then he's doing his hair again. Stone Cold is.
And they're literally doing that in front of a whole street full of people.
Yeah, then everyone's taking cover and ducked, and then he just walks up, takes the money off.
And then all the cops are around. Like, there's a big police scene area, and surely they can give like descriptions and
they picked up Van Damme and all in the burnt out house. But then,
exactly.
No one's around downtown at the busiest time of night. The weird thing is they show one end, bars, big people on the street, then they reverse the shot and there's no one down the street. I guess 10K was a lot in 1993. I guess I wouldn't say no. I'd hunt fast for that. That makes sense. The logo.
How does it feel to be hunted?
Van Damme's agent. Are you just following around my client coke dealer lady? He's putting my kids through college. Just like Homer and his hot dogs. Savage Zombie hasn't seen. Don't talk to Dave. Don't watch his channel until he's seen Bachelor Party. The donkey scene is legendary. I don't know about you guys, but I love Street Fighter as an adult. I think it's a good film. It's entertaining, certainly.
Yeah, good. I'm not quite sure about good.
There was in the workprint.
This is where it all kicks off now. The movie.
Yeah, there is a sex scene between Van Damme or
is there
evidence of a sex scene or something? The aftermath of a next sex scene.
I'm glad they cut it. I'm glad they cut it.
Yeah, some films they shoehorned it in, didn't they? Gotta wonder about this fat guy. He's got the shittest car ever. And he's doing all this dodgy stuff. He doesn't seem to have any money. You think he'd get paid?
This bit's on. I love this bit. Randall.
I love his reaction after he shot him. Ooh.
You're going to leave without saying goodbye.
Don't get me copyrighted. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
I'm jinxed, I'm bloody jinxed.
If there's a spot on that axe. Click. Boom.
Love his expressions, man. Arnold Vosloo's got awesome expressions.
He has, isn't he?
Really, after he shoots him, he's like looking at the thing. He's like,
just hanging around after the shotgun blasts a guy's head off, and a slow motion reload because they needed that.
Yeah,
not
one looking around like.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you do see the aftermath. Oh, here's the coppers. 10 minutes later, it's the only the one cop who's on duty. But yeah, people have said his head would not be there if it was point blank with a shotgun. 2020 Visions. Yeah, I need to check it. Yeah, they were great.
Did I ever mention there's a Bollywood version of this movie? Did I ever mention?
No.
There's a Bollywood version of this movie. Yeah, the plot's completely different, but they just stole the action sequences like beat for beat, like mechanically copied the action sequence. Yeah.
Nice. Is it 3 hours long though?
All Bollywood movies are 3 hours long.
Oh, Bachelor Party's on his watch list. If you only watch this for a month or two, you see Ted Raimi, I got no change. Thanks you. I'm way behind. There's a lot of scenes in that movie that wouldn't fly today, which makes it better.
I got no change, man.
Yeah, they wouldn't have that scene for a start. They wouldn't have the black cop being shot. I just love he spins around after he's been shot and grabs a gun. Good old Brett with a 100-bullet clip.
I'm sure it would be fine if they made it the same. Nobody would say anything. Don't be so bloody sensitive.
I wish if action stars made an Expendables in their peak, especially in the 90s. Yeah, can you imagine an Expendables in like 93 with peak Arnie, Sly, Van Damme, Seagal.
Yeah, that would mean something.
I think there's a few continuity errors where Van Damme's on the
while shooting guns, John Woo.
And then the gun goes in the position of empty, and then it just cuts the still shooting, and he's still holding a full clip, even though he's fired 100 shots, and he's only got 2 clips.
Maybe he reloaded. Oh, he's got another clip in his hand, man.
I know, but yeah, he's still the Beretta only holds 16 at the most. I do like this. Is
Stop
my favorite.
Nitpicking, man. It's hard target. Shut up.
This is my favorite bit: the kick to the motorcycle. Boom.
That is awesome, man.
And then
my timing keeps going way off on my copy.
Yeah, I know.
Way
going super fast, isn't it?
Every few minutes.
And then stuntman on the motorbike. Who had the better mullet?
Yeah, so obviously stuntman.
I know, yeah, Ginger.
Are we still talking about mullets? For goodness sake.
Chuck Norris in Hitman, just because it was Ginger as well. Wake of Death is really good. One of Van Damme's most brutal films. And he doesn't get enough praise. Yes, I saw that one actually. Yeah, you can see it's obviously a guy with a wig on the motorbike in these HD versions. Down with HD. Ruining films is. And then, so the cop's been shot. There's a gunfight all the way through the city. And every shot on the motorbike is a stuntman.
Yeah, I mean, this is audacious action. It's like the pyrotechnics and just the stunts, man.
Exactly, just the shooting stunts. The sparks. I guess the sparks on the might be after. I guess, but everything has sparks.
Yeah.
And it's shot.
I love it when the motorbike's sliding down and he just jumps over the top. He's like that. Whoa!
Yeah, whoa.
Through the flames.
Oh, here's the bit with the box. Oh yeah, just before
this bit's a bit wonky. It's the guy,
the stuntman guy going through the fire. Oh, it is in this bit. I think the guy goes into the boxes. I thought it was
just happened to be there.
Yeah. Is there a sheet of glass?
Because there's boxes everywhere, man. Everywhere you've got to have boxes. Just like Starsky and Hutch. You've got to be boxes
nowadays. See? Mission Impossible 2 is a horrible film. Yeah, I like it less each time I watch it now. But yeah, road closed. Yeah. I think the stuntman's wearing sunglasses, aviators here in a second. When he turns the bike around. No one noticed.
Is he?
And now he's pissing petrol out bullet holes. One mean look later. Oh, he's gone. So yeah, they're shooting. 2 guys shooting at him, missing. He's able to stand up on a bike.
Yeah, when they're showing Van Damme on the bike, you can tell it's not going very fast because he's like,
the people notice that. The stuntman's doing 50.
The other guy,
his
shirt's like full of air because he's going so fast.
And then balancing on a bike, doing. God bless the stuntman that did this, though. And then Van Damme just gets to roll over the roof. Yeah, look at this. Stuntman lands. Explosion. He twists his ankle, something terrible.
Hit the tank. Boom.
Yeah, they shoot his petrol tank. Nothing happens. He shoots.
Come on.
Yeah.
And he floors it.
Oh, here comes.
Good shot, man. That's a good shot.
How much slow motion? Boom.
What's with Lance Henriksen, that gun? That one shooter gun.
Yeah, he's that good. He only needs one
with
bullet.
a very long barrel.
Except he always uses more.
At the end of the movie, he wastes them all. He knows he has to reload every single time, but he just starts shooting everything at the end of the movie. It's like, what are you doing that for, dude? Save your bullets, man.
I don't know if they're explosive shells. Slow motion reloading. And then more empty boxes on the train to land on. What do you think of Assassins with Stallone?
I don't like Assassins.
I don't like it. I think it's too long. It's a good idea, but it's just like 2.5 hours or 2.25 hours.
Desperado was such a good action movie, Desperado. Then I saw Assassins. I thought, oh, here he is again with Stallone this time. And I watched it, and it was just stupid, man. Absolutely stupid. He's
He's
having a gunfight. One's in the front of the car, one's in the back of the car, and they're having a gunfight. And I'm like, oh, it's so stupid, man.
Yeah, it's not what I put on not. Take the gun out your pants, Van.
Good line, man. Good line.
Highlander is terrible to watch in
Hardware.
HD because you can see the wires. Yes, that is true. Oh, the hardware, yes. Of course. That's a good one. Yeah. HD is not doing any films because even Jurassic Park, we could see the wires yesterday in HD. I saw it in the Mission Impossible 2 and theaters too, but yeah, I wanted to take a nap. I wasn't that
I saw
bad.
the first one in the cinema.
Yeah, I think I've seen all of them so far in the cinema. Yeah. The train went by. They obviously know where they went because it says the train went past an hour or two away and they went this way because, yeah, there's muddy feet everywhere and they were following the train. So I don't know why it took 2 hours.
He's an expert tracker.
Oh, there's Sven. And there's the guy from Last Action Hero. Apparently gas tanks will not explode if shot with bullets because I think it's what is it? If copper and lead don't spark or something stupid like that. So yeah, we've been lied to all these years.
There you go, nitpicking again. It's hot. Have I muted my mic? Okay, it's good.
I was just trying something because I could hear a noise. I wonder where it came from. I think it's me, but I don't think others can hear it, so we're all right. Right,
my bed creaking when I move.
Nah, it sounds like breathing. Heavy breathing, so it might be me. The fat wheezy boy. Oh, there's always a snake in these films, but I don't know.
This is the only goofy bit in the movie. Like, well, the goofiest bit in the movie, isn't it?
The punching of the snake or the biting the rattle off.
It must have been in the script because he needs to like knock the snake out. It must have been in the script. So we'll get Van Damme to grab the snake and then punch it and knock it out and then make a trap. It had to be in the script because that's part of the plot.
Well, what is in the work print is him and Wilfred Brimley do a dance when they meet up later.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome.
I like your expression.
In my mind as an 11-year-old. Yeah, don't try this at home, children.
Good night.
Slow motion, pulling it over her shoulder. Go, get on with it.
A big blue snake.
Yeah, I don't know. It stinks. So I don't know what is. Yeah, he slaps it, punches it, it goes to sleep.
He rips the rattle out, doesn't he? Rips the rattle out with his teeth.
And then.
Obviously, he's just holding a rubber snake doing that.
Yes. Best. Yeah, so he uses some vines. And all the vine does is wake up the snake, but then it's so pissed off, it jumps down and bites the guy in the face. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, they just... Standing on his chest. Shut up.
Lance Henriksen gets angry and angry as the movie goes through, doesn't he? Like, you can tell he's getting proper angry. Like, just like frustrated and angry.
But then he could just walk away and go to Rio. I'll kill you and I'll eat you. If you would die quieter and pick up the pace.
I like Wilfred Brimley in this. He's good, man. Wilfred Brimley in this is good.
Everyone keeps pointing out that in the Thing he's in this. Is he in his 30s or something? In the early 30s in the Thing.
For real.
Someone will put me right in a minute. I can't remember. Because he looks about 50 or 60, doesn't he? But yeah, he's very young.
He does, yeah.
But he's got his moonshine here. That's to blow up his own house. There you go. So Austin saw Mission Impossible 1 VHS, but saw 2, 3, and 4. The rest on DVD. Yeah, we're getting a new one soon, aren't we? Especially when, he's pissed off. Oh, blows his mind when, shoots the poor snake. Oh, she was beautiful.
What does she look like now? I'm gonna check it out.
Ah. You see, everyone mentions the diabetes of Wilford Brimley, but we never got those adverts over here with them in. It's only based on the jokes from America. We know what they're in about. Diabetes. And then Van Damme has to get like 2 feet in front of him before he recognizes him. You know, he's doing those whistles and stuff. My Uncle Douvray. The French words aren't subtitled. We'll fix him up good. Put bandage on. It not hurt. Is he French or is he backwards? Oh, well, poor diabetes pretty. Guy can't escape that. A gator ate it. Yeah, somehow a gator ate a shotgun.
She looks all right. She's had a bit of surgery, but she looks quite fine to me. She must be getting on, like, but she looks pretty all right to me.
But yeah, not getting any younger. Yeah, that's fine. Because I think one of those, every time you do a search, I was searching this film, and it does a cast of there and now, and then they're always fake because it shows them in the film.
Yeah, the thumbnail's always the fake, isn't it? Yeah.
They're like a skeleton in a fucking wheelchair. With hers, she was ballooned up one of those fatties, so they've obviously superimposed her face on someone looks like a Michelin man.
Shouldn't be allowed to do that. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. It's like
I was trying to say, not interested. And then a slow motion blow the dust off the gun now.
I'm surprised the pigeon didn't fly back when he was doing it.
Yeah, we haven't had many pigeons. He saved all that up for Mission Impossible 2, I think.
Actually, the pigeon was an important part of the plot there because he was when that guy died in the fire when they took him and they only found one dog tag.
Yeah,
he was looking at it, and then the pigeon flew in and said, "Hey, mate, look at this. It's supposed to be 2, mate. It's supposed to be 2." And he goes, "Yeah." Thank God for the pigeon.
Well, the pigeon's
film would have ended right there if it wasn't for that pigeon.
Oh, the original cut of Assassins is 3 hours. Yeah, it's supposed to be an action film, so it's the same with Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson. Both Assassins and that are who was it? Lethal Weapon 2 director. But yeah, they're both well over 2 hours. Lart's character's never been outsmarted like this before. He doesn't know how to react to the frustration. Yeah.
Conspiracy Theory is a good movie, man. I enjoy that, even though it's long. That's
Malice. Legal drama. I have to check that out. I do like a legal drama. Thank you, friends. So yeah, I don't know where Uncle Douvray is going to live now. I need to pay attention to this because I thought when the still blows up, it's Sven that gets blown up because of the shirt he's wearing.
I think a couple of them get blown up here.
Exactly, but I think they come back.
So you can see the guy who gets set on fire. You can see they got a mask on. He's got a mask on.
Yeah, you can definitely see the mask and especially later on in the. Hello, Mr. Hassan.
Still a cool scene, man.
Here we go. It kills the grass if it lands on it. It's good. I need to get some moonshine. I haven't had some.
The arrow past the face scene.
Yeah, because I guess. Damn.
Eyes ablaze.
Crack shot. But yeah, it's so obvious it's a guy in a mask.
That is chaos, man. Absolute chaos.
Yeah, the guy next to him's in combat. See if I. Yeah. And yeah, he's in the fire. And then, so the other guy's putting him out. And then where does all this dynamite come from? I guess people in Louisiana keep it around the house. I'll have to ask Al if he's still here. And then,
I think they use it to kill crocodiles, don't they?
Yeah. Of course. Get the fuck down.
Very, very good.
Awesome slow-motion explosion. Everyone jumps. The thing is, they go here. Oh no, it doesn't get a line. I was say Hendrickson has a line after the explosion, but they just cut. Vive la France! Don't shoot at Wilfred Brimley.
Who's always the target?
At least Wilfred Brimley's doing his own stunts on the horse there. He's riding away while the place explodes behind him. And then, yeah, he touches the grass and says, yeah, he went this way 10 minutes ago.
What a fact. He's on a horse. He's definitely on a horse.
I could have told him that. Right, where am I behind again? Yeah, Brimley was amazing in the thing. His mental breakdown scene was epic. Yeah. But when was he actually the thing? Before or after? He was locked up in...
I'll kill you all!
Mission Impossible films are typical and the same, but the action scenes in 3 and 7 are the best. Yeah, 3's got some good ones. Which one's 7? I think. I like the
3 are very different.
Saudi
completely
Arabia
different.
one.
The first 3 are 4 to now, they're all samey.
Yeah, I think the last one, Fallout, and the one before that. Yeah, was it the same one? Because the underwater scene, even though he did hold his breath for like 5-6 minutes in real life, it looks fake because of the added CGI around him. And then the same with the parachute dive he did, which is all one take. But because they had to CGI the land and the clouds below him, it makes it look like the whole thing's fake, which is unfortunate.
Can you explain this bit to me? The guy's on a helicopter. He's got a machine gun. He's shooting at Van Damme, and he's missing them, and he's hitting the trees, and all the there's loads of sparks coming off the trees. I'm like, I'm sure if you shoot a tree, there's no sparks, but he does it like there's like sparks everywhere. I'm like, I'm sure if you shoot a tree, that does not happen.
With a machine gun, and then Van Damme's on a horse, like very far away. But he still shoots a shotgun that hits the helicopter. But yeah, you are right with that. And then suddenly he's in front of him as well. So let's have a look. And
there you go.
There he goes.
He's just got a machine gun. And look at that. I mean, it's awesome. I love it, but it's a bit ridiculous.
There's a lot of explosive shells. Lance's character should be listed as pick and just let it go. Listened to pick, and the film will be over. But so we got Van Damme's got stuntman for his bike. He's got stuntman for the horse.
Yeah,
and he can do a shotgun blast at like 100 feet.
He's got a totally different build, the stuntman.
Yeah,
Van Damme, totally different build.
This HD version is the worst for showing the stuntman. I think that's why they had the mullet to distract you from seeing the stuntman.
No, that makes sense. Look, they're shooting all the metal stuff and then the sparks are flying. Yeah. That makes much more sense.
They still seem to have a full complement of men, even though they're taking out half of them. The work print uses... yes, that's true. It uses temp music from Aliens, T2, and Rambo. Yeah, it used other action films music in this work print. One day I'll track it down, because people are waiting for it to be on this 4K that was going to be released, but I don't think it's going to be.
This is a big finale in this movie. It goes on for about 20 minutes. It's
because
awesome.
we are an hour and 15, and it's an hour and 14 movie with credits. But there's lots of spots. They are the worst shots in history, or they're purposely missing.
From the point where Wilfred Brimley's house explodes, like it's action all the way to the end, like non-stop.
Yeah. Remember when the British actor was always the bad guy? It really annoyed me. Yeah, it was like a big joke, wasn't it? That
never annoyed me. I didn't mind. That didn't make a difference to me.
They were the better bad guys.
Just got out there.
Oh, they're re-kitting up now. AK-47s and...
Oh, I like this one. I like this one when he goes through the window.
Yeah. And he's got one shotgun and about
Pigeons,
12
but
shells.
the pigeons.
An old
Shoot the
shotgun.
pigeons.
Shoot the pigeons. Oh, he does shoot the pigeon, doesn't he? After craps on him.
Hey, pigeon.
Yeah, if you got to blame, was it Alan Rickman? Yes.
Ooh.
He shoots the pigeons. Van Damme shoots him. His bike explodes and sends him and the bike out the window.
Classic.
Oh, I mean, yeah. One-handed cock, as it were.
She gets balls all of a sudden, doesn't she? The lassie.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
she's get all the way through, and now she's going to get back.
This film's woke. I'm not watching anymore now. More slow-mo just for them walking up to a burning bike. I think he became the Thing when he was locked up. Probably fell asleep and got him body snatcher style.
Yeah,
makes sense.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree with that. John Woo loves Sparks. Watch Hard Boiled and Face Off. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, I don't get angry. I'm a professional. The horseback scene was originally supposed to be on a speedboat. And I guess then John Woo used that in Face Off.
Face Off, yeah.
Again, yeah, lots of Van Damme flying now. Have you seen Legionnaire? It was good. Yeah, I don't mind Legionnaire. It was pretty good. I know it's not like a proper Van Damme action film. It's just more about wartime in the Legionnaires.
Another one I've never seen.
Yeah, it's not really. There is a bit of a battle in it, but yeah.
You can't really tell which ones are good Van Dammes, which ones are bad ones unless you watch them. So, like,
well, exactly.
Like the old ones, you can tell which ones are good, which ones are bad, because like people talk about them. But the new ones, they're just like they all kind of mesh into one.
He hasn't actually done anything in the last few years. Because there was a Netflix film he did
that
about
TV show
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about? Van Damme, there he is. And he was in Minions 3 as Jean-Claude, the crab. And The Last Mercenary was in 2021. That wasn't good because, first of all, it was in French and it wasn't that much action. You could tell he was not up for it. But he's got 4 in production, one of them being Mortal Kombat video game where he's the voice of Johnny Cage. But yeah, so it's been 2 years so far, and he's got nothing upcoming. Don't know if Pik is a common name, but fun fact for you guys: Pik is slang in Netherlands for penis. It's always about sex with you Dutch, isn't it? I love this. I'm sorry, Landog, where he comes down on this fucking. Yeah, shotgun that fires sparks,
Awesome.
And then he comes swinging down like the angel of mercy that he is.
Lance Henriksen's had enough at this point. He's on fire.
Really on fire for a long, and it's a long shot, but you can see he's covered in the grease that protects him.
Mm. But he's leaning back all the time. He's like, on fire behind him. And he's leaning back like that, and I'm like, bloody hell, dude!
Yeah, dude.
That's not fair. He's not bothered. He's not. He does it again, man. Look, he's taking his coat off and he's leaning back.
Just take it off. It's really going up his back and hair. Just CGI it now. Sorry, Lendog. Right, what did we say? One of my favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme picks. There you go, Lendog knows.
Holy man, holy.
Oh, here we go. The bowling with bloody grenades. And the flip that he lands on his feet.
On your TV, every time there's an explosion, the whole screen goes just white.
Yeah.
Every few seconds, the screen just goes white.
You wish to call it. Okay. I get it. Thankfully, there's no nudity in this film. Thankfully.
Agreed. Action films, man. Focus on action. Horror films have horror. Action films have action.
What 80s action film
don't mix it up too much.
Strippers, at least. There's talks of Face Off 2. Yeah, I heard that. I don't know how that's
No, that's true.
Oh, I do love how He's got the gun upside down and
Spin kick. Spin kick.
takes that
There you
Sven.
go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, poor Sven.
Another spin kick.
He gets
There you go.
20 bullets to his chest, kicked,
and there's another 20.
just to make sure he's dead. He's a big lad. And then
Seriously, one shot to the head. Each person
Yeah.
is fine, but he's just got to
John Wick style.
John Wick shoot them. Juice, look at how many times he shoots that gun until he's empty. Fills it up, and then shoots you the guy and empties the clip again.
Doesn't Disney own Face Off? Okay, Paramount. Was it a Touchstones? Was it? Yeah.
Face Off is not Disney. Face Off is.
Yeah. Gets it in the neck. That's a good. Yeah, you can see the back of the arrow bending and flopping around with the.
Yeah, you cannot. Yeah,
2 parts. Stupid HD. Yes, the Dutch. Why did the float spark from being shot?
Because it's John Woo. That's why.
You gotta have sparks to show the hits. Otherwise, it'd just be. It's all dark, so you wouldn't even see the holes. You fucking bitch! And she shoots him in the nuts about 12 times.
Yeah.
As a big fan of Van Damme and Arnold and Stallone, I stopped following them.
Why is that?
I guess their recent output is not as good as anything that they did.
Tulsa King with the Slice alone it's amazing. Tulsa
That is
King
good.
is absolutely amazing.
He's swinging on a rope.
Shooting a gun. It's amazing, man.
On-handed as well, swinging. Tough guy. On his bad hand. And then here comes the guy. Everyone's dodging arrows in this film. I don't think that's possible.
Yeah.
Apart from the one guy with a gun. Oh no, Wilfred Brimley's down. And then she's throwing guns around. And then, gotta have the 2 guns shoot. Yeah, so this.
Oh, yeah.
This poor guy gets.
Classic John Woo, man.
2 guns emptied into him. I can see why people thought this was super violent at the time with all these shots, but.
And the spin kick.
Yeah, boom. Just across the eyes, like, swipes him. And then shoots him some more. He was
The guy comes up here with a really fake beard. Fake beard and mustache.
He's
terrible.
Already dead.
Is he already dead? Have it passed? Oh no. That guy, man, is like, oh my god, that's so fake.
Oh, it's pouring
So
down here.
people
Very
getting
heavy
killed.
thunder. We've been promised thunder and lightning for the last week, and it hasn't happened. It's supposed to happen next weekend here, but it needs to happen soon. It's getting very muggy. Yeah. Luckily, they've all got the same gun, so you can just pick up a clip. There wasn't this many bad guys in the trucks and cars, though. So I think he's killing the same one several times.
I love the bit when the barrel goes up.
Yeah.
The barrel shoots up. Reminds me of Backdraft.
I was just thinking that.
Holy man.
Oh, poor guy falling down the stairs. Even, the wood in this building and the glass is sparking too.
This is all classic John Woo. I mean, he did the exact same thing in Face Off. The scene is exactly in Face Off. Exact same scene.
Exactly, yeah, the 2
but
people.
On 2 sides. It's a mirror. It's just a mirror that time.
That works. That works. Because, they see the one they want to
doing all of them.
This one is, you've been looking in the wrong places.
I know
That's
you.
good, because I wouldn't want you to hurt my feelings. He's on about his feelings. What is he? A millennial. And then, they shoot where they were, but they keep missing each other. I'd be flinching too if all the shooting going on. Yeah, it's just that drops the grenade in. Yeah. Has to drop the grenade in, gets shot.
He's spinning around. He's getting shot.
Spinning around, he's getting shot so much. And then drops the grenade. There he goes.
Through the window.
Boom. To shreds, you say. Oh, did he get him? Oh, no. He's rolling out the way.
How many times did he shoot that guy?
Throat kick. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots to the guy. Just in case.
That's in another one as well, where he's coming out of a window and there's a grenade going in the window. That's in,
yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Boom, and then slides under the table and shoots him loads, and then holds him up with his feet. Yeah, look at
how he's still alive after that. He's been shot 20 times and he's still alive.
Just missed every vital organ.
You can't believe he's dead.
I'll catch up.
Guys
I actually walked around this.
You hurt my feelings.
Warehouse
You killed me
in 1998. Here's your feels. It wasn't dark inside like this either. That's nice to visit somewhere it was filmed. Yeah, he's completely full of holes, but he's got enough energy. There he goes. Every Seagal film has a strip club scene in it. Fucking fat.
Under Siege 2 doesn't. Under Siege 2 does not have a strip club scene in it.
Yeah, maybe it's his recent output. Poor Jeff has been sitting through those and collecting them physically now, just in case Disney want to take them down. Favorite Van Damme helicopter kicks in order. Kickboxer, hard target, and the quest is what he's known for, isn't it? I swear his love interest seems to get younger and younger with each film. I don't know. She wasn't that young in this, I don't think. Or he wasn't that old.
I think it's talking about Steven Seagal, I think.
Yeah. I don't get why this was an instant. Yeah. By today's standards, this is very tame, but back in the day, this was, oh my God, he's killing everyone. Very violently. Yeah, this guy with a fake beard, because he's obviously one of the henchmen we killed earlier. And then, yeah, because shotgun blasts throw you backwards.
Totally.
Yeah, and Lance Henriksen has one shot, and he just wastes it.
It may as well be firing rocket launchers at each other with the explosions that come off it. It may as well be rocket launchers, man.
Yeah, everything.
Van Damme doing big, massive stunts, flipping over like a gymnast.
Yeah, it's like, it's not exactly explosions, it's fireworks going off. Sparklers. Yeah. I love how many times he shoots them in the N17 cut. The R-rated just made them too short. Oh, okay.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Just pick up another gun, Lance. Because your one-shot firing is not helping you.
Yeah, I heard about Cliffhanger 2.
Yeah.
I think his daughters are going to be not his daughters, but I think he's going to be like the dad, and his like daughters are going to be.
Yeah, do you think he's not going to be in it, or he's going to be the person that dies in the opening scene, or something like stupid, rather than being the main help? Because originally it was just going to be a female-led cliffhanger film, and then it was going to be a sequel, Stallone coming back, and then with a female lead. You can't kill me. I think Henriksen's one of those actors who has characters die in nearly every film, isn't he? Good evening, Ryan. Ooh, who's the sexy photo today?
This way he goes flying.
Whoa!
And there's a over at the end.
Yeah, he just flips the fucking fire. And then, he shotgun blasts him, but it just goes through like a bullet through his shoulder.
Yeah, another reflection shot there as well. With Lance Henriksen goes, woo. It's him in the reflection.
There you go. Chance. Get back, you old bastard. The bad guy's going to get you. My boy. Oh, just stabbed Wilford Brimley with an arrow now. And punches him. Now we know he's the bad guy. He's pulling the girl's hair. Look how ripped Van Damme is.
Yeah, man, he's looking good. Not that I'm like gay or anything, but
you can appreciate a male form.
Yeah, he's totally. It's cool. He looks cool. John Woo does that, doesn't he? He makes people look cool, and
he does.
Van Damme looks proper cool in the movie.
Yeah.
So does Lance Henriksen, I've got to say. He looks cool. He's cool in this movie as well. Like, just like
everything's on fire.
Especially when they like square up against each other.
Oh, he's emptying his chambers, as it were. There was an advert on the sell-through version of Hard Target called Universal Bestsellers, which featured Backdraft. Yes, that was at the beginning of this tape. I fast forward it. It's got Back to the Future and stuff like that on it. But yeah, it's got the exploding barrels, I think. They always use that when they use clips of Backdraft. Hunting season is over.
That is a good line.
It is. Oop. Poor people get bored too. I didn't notice that before. You've got one bullet left. Load me.
He stands there for about 5 seconds without doing anything. Look, he's just standing there. He's just standing there doing nothing. He should have lifted his gun up right at the beginning, but he just stands there and watches him.
All he does is holding the hair, isn't he? It's like, yeah, it is slow motion. Load the gun as well. The bullet drops in, and then Van Damme's got time to run across the whole warehouse before he brings his gun up.
There's some proper acrobatics in this movie, Van Damme.
Yes. Well, someone does. It kicks him in the chest and bits of blood.
With a spin kick. I think that's the fourth, just in the finale.
Oh yeah, I love this kicking the flaming barrel at him. And he
I think you're a bit behind, Gareth.
And then he grabs the flaming board with his paws. He's that hard.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, the guy that wrote this wrote Hard Target, Barbed Wire, Virus, and Red Planet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No contact. Yep, Van Damme. Just, yeah, there you go. Finish him.
He's just no match for Van Damme.
I like he's having flashbacks to something he didn't really see, where he's stabbing Wilfred Brimley.
That's such a cool ending, man. He flicks the thing up.
Yeah.
Drops the...
Oops.
And then picks him up to the side of the room. He's like, oh, where is it? Where is
it? Fuse spark. Oh, oops.
So happy for a second he's done it.
Oh. Massive explosion from a tiny grenade.
Good night.
Oh, I'm way behind now.
Horse Wilfred Brimley's alive.
Yes, of course he is. He got shot in the the moonshine bowl. The cynical side of me thinks Sly is doing Cliffhanger too because he knows Rambo and Rocky are played out. That is, could be cynical, but hopefully something about the last Boy Scout has a stripped club scene, except it's a body double of Halle Berry, and she doesn't even get her tits out, does she? Stephen is Seagal is okay. Action star Dolph is way better with great strength and physique. Yeah, there we go. The Damme was supposed to be the 90s Cliffhanger too. The Damme, I don't know.
The Damme? What's that?
Bit of credence. Let's have a look. Who's in the cast? Yancey Butler.
Movie flies by. I tell you what, absolutely flies by, especially the last half an hour. Last half an hour just zips by.
Yeah, look at that. It's Ted Raimi's Man on the Street, Sven Thorson, Wilfred Brimley's Duvray. So, stunt coordinator, second unit director Billy Burton. Stunt double for Van Damme was Mark Stefanchich. Right, I was going to look through the stunt players. Dick Hancock. Is that the one that was... No. Henry Kingy Jr., of course. Staple of all these 90s things. Action films. Scorpio. Or is that Senior? Which one's that? Heard a little bit about it. Oh, hang on. Anyone seen Sly's reality show? Couldn't believe it when I heard about it, but it's not terrible to watch, unlike other reality shows. Is it about dogs shitting in the back garden or something? Is Sly in it that much, or is he only in like the first episode or first series just to build it up, to get people to watch it?
Oh, it's just him and his family?
Yeah, it's just his daughters mostly, I think.
Okay.
But yeah. What's it called again? Yeah, the family's still on. There you go. Unless his brother's singing on it, I'm not watching it. That's the mark of a good Stallone film if his brother's doing a song in it.
It does, now that you think about it. It absolutely does.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Good shout, man. Good shout.
Yeah. It's obvious. Thank you.
I
Snake
didn't
Wrangler.
at all, but totally, man. Jeez. Now that I think about it, it's exactly the same. Even wears the same vest, like those last scenes. Exactly
Make up for Van Damme with Voltan. Yeah,
absolutely, man.
I never noticed that before. There's only a few years between them as well. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, totally. I'm going to sit there next time. I'm going to be thinking about that now.
Yeah, I'm going to have to steal that idea. Paramount Plus is in the US. Don't know if you guys get it in the UK. I don't know. Do we get Paramount Plus here? Catering was location catering services. If Eka's watching. Henriksen's death is spark boom bang. That's pretty. It's probably how it was written in the script. Hunting scene was over. Hunting season, awesome line that is. But yeah, love Lance's final moments. Yeah, his face sells it all.
Yeah, it's very satisfying. Very satisfying.
Oh yes, do you remember Fair Game with Cindy Crawford? That movie was horrible. Yes, it is. That is. What was it? Stephen.
You only watched it for Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, that's the only reason anyone watched it.
William Baldwin. It's William Baldwin, yeah.
William Baldwin, yeah.
You only watched it for Cindy Crawford in like a vest.
Yeah,
she's the only reason
she's in a tight vest that gets wet. But that is...
I did see that picture. And barbed wire.
Yeah,
they were great acting films.
Based on the book that Cobra, Stallone's film, was based on. So they're very similar, where he's protecting a witness.
Real?
Yeah. It was close. Well, it's supposed to be close to the book, but it's from this. Both films are based on the same book. Yeah, because and then Kurtzman, Nicotero, and Berger Effects Group did this film. So that explains why some of the effects are so good. And they must have used a real snake in some scene. If they had the snake wranglers and the animal action was monitored by the American Humane Association, I guess Van Damme didn't hit a real snake. Now, also, there's not really a fight between Lance and Van Damme in the work print. That's probably why they put it in the end, because you can't have a film with Van Damme not fighting the bag at the end. It was all reshoots.
Wow.
There we go. Absolutely love it. Great villain death, yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Although, could he have survived for a sequel? Fouchon should have just thrown a grenade back instead of trying to defuse it. Yeah, that's a good point, Austin. He had more time.
Trying to be clever, though, wasn't he? Trying to be clever.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Fair game, the original Cobra. Thank you, Fran. See? I'm not all wrong. Stallone's daughters are all single because, yeah. For no guys. They are very pretty girls, but yeah. Would you go anyone... Stallone's, Rambo's their dad. Right, there we go. Hang on, let's get to this. Do this chat. Here we go. The Damme was an original idea for Cliffhanger 2, but Carolco went under and the project was dropped. Sly's character was going to battle terrorists in a water dam. They take Under Siege. Of course he was. And he'd win, I bet.
Okay.
That's a shame. His daughters are hot, but I've never said that to Sly's face. Yeah, watch out any guy that comes near his daughters. For fuck. I thought he's on your channel. He's banned on my channel, but he's watching on yours.
What's up, Ricky? Hi, mate. They call me All Father Time. All Father Time.
No Grecian this week. Stephen Burkoff was in Fair Game, so there was a still. Stephen Burkoff, yeah. He complains that he hates all the films he's done because they're rubbish, but he turns up for the paycheck. Yes, the CIC warning. Yeah, even though it's a universal tape. Kept the same. All right, you take care, pretty boy. Thank you.
See you later.
Vast, not me. Love me some Verkov. He played great villains. Yeah, he
did. Sure.
Octopussy, Rambo 2. What else has he been in? Everything.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop. There you go. All right, we're done. Piss off. Go away.
Oh, fantastic.
But yes, Vass's band stream is now in circulation on bootleg. If you want to get a copy, it's on his channel.
Go to my channel, watch it. My live stream, my last one. It's awesome. Watch it before it gets taken down again.
Yeah, he's got to re-edit it again just in case.
No, it's really good. Dave was awesome.
But yeah, there we go. A couple of last comments. Burkoff is one of the best things about Absolute Beginners. A bad film, but he does a good job playing a far right guy in it. Probably not acting then. Now Ricky's advertising his video now. He reviews some sort of gangster film this week, so check that out.
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, don't admit.
I'll have to watch the movie if it's on Prime. Check it out.
He is actually, sometimes he is right, because he was right about Carpet Fitters versus Cannibals. That was an entertaining film, and then he was right that We Still Kill the Old Way is a good film. And then, is that the sequel? Both films are pretty good. Good night, everyone. Good night, Bob. Take care, everyone. Take care. Good night. I had Burkoff and Burkoff. I watched the review of that, Rick. Really need to check that film out. Yes, check out that film. Tell them Ricky sent you. So thanks to Vass. Thanks to everyone who joined us tonight. Good old Van Damme, wherever he is.
Thank you,
Saint-Tropez, probably, but take care, everyone, and